DJI Pocket 1 camera. Kindly watch this before buying a vlogging camera. This is a stabilized gimbal camera, the way you see it here. Power off. As it tells you, maybe you might be seeing me vlogging here and there. This is the camera. Kindly before buying a camera, watch this camera review right here. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Cloud Joseph, and in case you are new to this YouTube channel, kindly consider subscribing, liking and sharing this video. On today's video guys, it's a super special video. I'm coming live from my village here in Kenya, Africa, and on today's video I'm going to share with you some few tips about this camera review. This is a small camera regarded as DJI Pocket 1 camera. Kindly guys, if you want to buy a camera, watch this before buying a vlogging camera. This is a small camera regarded as a DJI right here. Let me power it off. So this the way you see there, DJI Pocket 1. Remember, we have DJI Pocket 1, which is this, and this is how it looks like. This is the case in which we wanna have some few tips from the camera review and other things so on. So we have DJI Pocket 1 and we have DJI Pocket 2. So this is DJI Pocket 1. So right here, this is the case. This is the case where it actually keeps it, the pocket case, which protect it from being damaged. When you are not using it, you put it inside here. So let us open it, so you can just imagine how it is. It looks like some specs case, but it's not a specs case. And you open it that way, and this is the camera. Let's have a quick review of this camera. Now it's not on shooting mode. For now it's very stable, as you see. Let me show you. It's not shooting for there. Because it's not shooting, it's very stable for now. In Pocket 2 we have a side button for the power off and the power on, and the side button. But for this is a DJI Pocket 1. The reason why it's called Pocket 1, let me show you. You can just imagine, it can fit into your pocket without anyone knowing it. So it can fit in here. That's why it's called DJI Pocket One camera right here, and it's so good in filming, shooting videos, and at times at photos. Let me show you. Let's go into it. First, this one right here and this one right here. Let's see. So this is the shooting button. As you see, let me power it off. Remember I told you, yes, I'm in the village. Remember I told you guys, this is now the shooting button. This is the power on button. When you power it on this way, you can tell it's now on. It's shooting. For this, it's now showcasing my face, but in reality we are not shooting. But when you press here, it starts shooting. The way you see right there, it's shooting. But we are not into business of shooting it, but just showcasing you the review of this camera. So this is the shooting button, the power off or power on button. Right here we have this. Right here you can have some other accessories, because you buy them aside of when you're buying now this, what we call like camera. Let me fix my camera well that way. So right here, when you buy this camera, you will be given to things like this one. They look like chargers but not chargers. So you can remove them by pressing this way. You can tell. So right here you can fix a joystick. Right here you can fix a joystick for zooming and unzooming, and also for controlling this gimbal right here, in which you want to be going there and sharing with you. You can imagine I'm just moving it manually. You can tell. You just look this way at this point right here, and you just see it's moving. So I'm moving it manually. But when you buy a joystick aside of this, you'll press it right here for zooming and controlling this gimbal right here. This screen over here is a touch screen, and at times it might be very small for others to operate from this area right here. So if you have your phone using some type C, it's a type C phone, but an Apple phone or Oppo, you can be, or a Samsung phone, you can use it right here, and you start operating from, you connect from the phone and using the camera right here, maybe for live streams and other stuffs, connecting it from this area to the phone. And you use, instead of you using this area right here, you use what you call like now from the phone. And the other thing is the screen. This screen right here is a touch screen. As you can see right here, when you swipe it, this shows you like you can flip this area right here. It shows you like you can flip the camera. Let me show you. It's flipping. And also when you flip up and you flip this way, it flips back. Also the screen is a touch screen, as I showed you. So these other things right here, you can see it's like you're controlling your gimbal. So the gimbal is this area right here, and this gimbal is stabilized. It's a camera which is stabilized, so you can just tell it's moving. When you move this way, it moves up. When you put this way, it also follows. Actually, this follows how you move your hand. For those who have been using some stabilized gimbals, you can just tell how everything is. For now, you cannot see that camera, you can tell, but when you move it, it's moving. Somebody can trace this eye right here, so it's moving. So before you might be buying a new camera or a camera, kindly watch this video, and you want to be seeing this is a camera which is so good in shooting some videos. You can just tell how it is. Let me show you something right here. If you want to be seeing me around, hope you are seeing me all right. Let me turn this, and maybe you want to be seeing me from this area right here. So let me shoot this camera using this. Let me shoot a video using this camera. So, and I want to be sharing with you how everything is with this camera. So the thing is, this camera is so good, it's so nice. It has some place to charge your phone, to charge it right here. And also it has what you call like an SD card place where you can place an SD card. It depends which type of SD you'll be using, maybe 64, 32 GB, 128, and so on, 256. So, and also I've told you about this area right here. This can be removable. You can fix this, can be used for lighting also, into the same camera, fixing here for lighting, and also removing this to fix a joystick, which can be aiding you for zooming in and zooming out. Let's see its frame per seconds, how it shoots. Let me show you the settings. Hope someone is learning here. So these are the settings. When you flip this way, that's it can shoot into a portrait mode or a landscape. That is portrait and that's landscape. And while shooting the video, it can shoot this way by landscape, but when you shoot this way, it can come to a portrait. Okay, let's do this. That's also area frame per second. And also you have pro, so you have to shoot using this. If you don't have what you call like maybe you operating or editing a video, this can be very light video, which aids you to have an easy shooting or an easy editing. But when you'll be using this pro makes it heavy, and you have to shoot. It's like you shooting on a 4K. So this camera can shoot up to 4K. So when you're shooting on a 4K, it gives you like an excess of shooting on a pro. So when you shoot on a pro mode, when you'll be shooting on this pro mode, it will be so heavy. The video will be so heavy, and the camera will also gain more heat. So this is where you can add light, as you see. So that's no light. When you touch, you add light, you add more light. Maybe somebody can be seeing right here. When you touch this way, you reduce light, you add light, and you add light. And also this now is where now when you press it, it will flip and slip for you to give an easy keeping it on this pocket, as you see right here. Let me show you. When you put it this way, it will tell you have to switch off the camera, but for now we are not going to switch off because we are in use. So let's go back. So we go back to the settings now of this camera. So when you press the settings right here, this is now the battery, the battery lifestyle, and also we have here calibrate. When you have to calibrate your camera, you have like to put it on a straight place, and let me show you something. And it will tell you to put it on a straight table like this, and it will start to rotate for it to gain some what you call like accessibility and the stability of it. So in terms of stabilization, this camera like stabilizes the pixels and stabilizes the video with no more shaking. And remember, it's the DJI Pocket 1, not Pocket 2. So the reason why I love this Pocket 1 is like it's easy to control than Pocket 2. And the other thing is like this case, it has a big case which protects this camera from being damaged. Instead of for Pocket 2, it's very tiny, and at times it gives you a hard time for you to remove it from this case for you to use it. And also this camera, it's very able for you to cut it this way and for you to use it for vlogging, and you can just put it in your pocket and you move. No one will just say like, oh, you're having this and this. So it's so nice, so beautiful, and into the shooting mode, it's super nice. The only disadvantage is it's not waterproof. You cannot swim with this, and also it does not zoom unless you buy this joystick over here for what you call like for zooming in and zooming out. So guys, I want to say thank you so much. This was like a small quick review of this DJI Pocket 1 camera. It's a so beautiful camera for shooting videos, maybe nightlife, you know, and maybe for people where they don't love cameras. So nice, so beautiful. I recommend to you have to use this at times. And the only disadvantage that it has, it cannot shoot in rainy season, or you cannot use it by swimming because it's not a waterproof camera. So in terms of stabilization, I've just told you like this camera stabilizes the videos so nice, so well, and also it can shoot up a photo at 60 frames per second. And also how we call it, this about stabilization, so super nice, super cool. So guys, if it's your very first time on this channel, guys, kindly consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. I see my grandma was bringing me some small what you call like maize right here, guys. So subscribe, like, share, and leave a sweet comment about this camera. Thank you so much, guys, and bye bye.